Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be doing my March empties, even though I'm probably not going to upload this in March. There are quite a few random ones to go through, not that many actual like makeup ones, but we shall have a go through anyway. So the first category I'm going to be starting with is hair, because I went through so many hair care products this month. So the first one is a shampoo from Pantene. This is one of the Pro V Blends Rosewater Moisture Repairing Shampoos, and I used up all of this one. It smells really, really, really nice, like really nice roses, and actually it wasn't that bad for my hair. I feel like Pantene always gets a really bad rap because of the things like the silicons that it adds. I can't remember, I remember going through this one and thinking that actually it wasn't that bad for the products, but I'm not sure if the products, like the full ingredients list was actually on here. So I'd have to get back to you on that one. I don't know if it's really curly girl safe, but at the same time, I also don't abide by all of those rules, so yeah, I really like the smell though, so 10 out of 10 for smell. Then I actually have a trio of products, except the shampoo I still have just a little bit left, so it's still in my bathroom, but I hate the shampoo, so okay. Backtrack a bit. These are from the brand called Everblue. I don't know if this is a New Zealand brand or not. I think, yes, it is. It is a New Zealand brand. And I have the conditioner, the shampoo, and then this one is actually a body wash, and they're all in the same scent, which is called Fearless, which is vanilla, rosehip, and shea butter, because I like roses for the hair. And this scent smells delightful. I really enjoyed using a shampoo, conditioner, and then also the body wash as well that had the same scent, which was really nice. The body wash I actually really liked because it's a body wash, how bad can it be? And the conditioner, I didn't mind this actually. So this one is supposed to be for to smooth and nourish for frizzy hair. I don't think it particularly did anything amazing for my curls, but it also wasn't bad for it. The shampoo that is in the bathroom at the moment, however, I find leaves a lot of buildup on my hair, and so my head gets a little bit itchy if I just use that. So I traded out with some of the other shampoos that I have. I have one from a brand called Acne, I think, which is really expensive, and it's really good. I love it so much, but it's so expensive. And then I also have a clarifying shampoo. So I just kind of like trade those three products together so I can finish off the shampoo. I don't really like it though, and I know that it's a New Zealand brand and I probably should support New Zealand brands. Get the body wash. The body wash is great, the conditioner is fine, but I don't like the shampoo. I also have a treatment that I've had for so long. This is from Redken, and it's the Curvaceous Curl Refining Cream, and I really liked this one. I used it for ages. I think I've had this since 2020 when I started doing more of a curly girl routine, and I use this on damp hair before I put the gel in to help the curls clump together and to hold their wave, and I really liked it. I just found that it took me forever to use because it is such a big bottle. It's 250 mils. It also smells quite nice. Oh yeah, it's a lovely smell. I am not sure if I'd purchase it again at the moment. I'm using a curl cream from Acne as well, which matches the shampoo that I have, and I really like that one, and it comes in a bit of a smaller bottle, so I feel like eventually my hair kind of gets sick of products, like it feels like it's the same thing and it needs a bit of change. So this was a bit much for me personally, so I don't know if I would buy it again, but it was really good. So if you're looking for a curl cream in New Zealand, this was $38 from Shampoo and Things. It's really nice. I have my general Daiso Puff and Sponge detergent. This is the last one I had out of the three that I bought, so I will need to go and buy some more of them, but I love this stuff for my brushes. You see one of these at least every empties because I wash my brushes every single week. The dirty brushes, not every single brush, but I do tend to go through it. It's really good. For body care, I've also got a body scrub from the Body Shop. This one is the Warm Vanilla Exfoliating Sugar Body Scrub, and this one was actually given to me by one of my flatmates last year. She didn't really like it. It made her skin break out a bit, I think, and so she ended up giving it to me, and I really like it. I don't use body scrubs all that often. I feel like they're a little bit superfluous, like I don't actually need them, but they are really nice to use when you just want like a little bit of extra pampering. So it took me ages to actually finish this product, and I love the scent. It's warm vanilla, so it kind of smells like vanilla and like brown sugar and a little bit like caramel as well, which I think was really, really nice. And I just really loved using it. So thank you, Jess. This is excellent, and I wish I could buy it again, but it is a Christmas thing, so I cannot. Matching with the body scrub, there's also a Body Shop hand cream. This is the almond milk and honey hand cream, and I've had this for Lord knows how long, a very long time. I really like the Body Shop hand creams, but I felt like this one was a little bit lacking. It wasn't super moisturizing and I never really reached for it. It did, however, smell really, really nice, so I will give it that. It's a very light honey and vanilla sort of scent. So nice smell, but not a particularly like impressive hand cream itself. For skincare, I have a few. I have one from this is the Pear Serum, and I think this was provided for review by YesStyle last year, and I finished it up. It was a lovely serum. It's probably not one that was my favorite. I didn't find it incredibly hydrating or moisturizing or anything like that. It was just kind of there, but it wasn't offensive and it felt quite nice, so I would give it that. Not one that I would repurchase because I feel like it's just there. Like, you can get better ones, but still nice. Then I also have one from The Ordinary. This one is the 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil, and I love rosehip oils. I tend to use them more in the winter than in the summer, so this one has been an empty for a little while, but they are so nice for the skin, and I like to give myself like a little finger massage with it as well. Back in ye olden days when I first started making YouTube videos, one of the first sponsors that I had was a brand called Perhaps Unicorn, which I don't even know if they exist anymore because it was so long ago, and they gave me a gua sha review. So I used to use rosehip oil and gua sha for facial massage for years and years, and then I stopped doing it because I kind of felt like my fingers did a better job. The gua sha was a little bit harsh for me sometimes, so I ended up giving it away. And then it really made me laugh that it just kind of came back into like fashion a few like months ago, like 6 months, and I was like, oh, cool, that thing. Yeah, but no, you can do it with your fingers, or like you can do it with your knuckles as well. So this one worked really well. Back to the product review. This one worked really well. I really enjoyed using it. Is it as good as the Trilogy Rosehip Oil? For the price, I would say yes, because I find that the Trilogy one, which is a New Zealand brand, and is really, really good. I also have that one because I was away in Gisborne and I really needed something more moisturizing, so I went to the pharmacy and got the Trilogy one and spent like the $40 on it. This one is the same thing but much cheaper, so go for the Ordinary one, I think. I also finished off a bunch of masks, so I've got a few from VT Cosmetics. I've got the Progloss ones. I only kept one sachet because there was no point keeping the rest of them, and then also the Super Hyalon ones. I prefer the Progloss ones because they had the thinner sheet, but they had a really similar sort of feeling formula. They were both really hydrating and they're both really lovely. This one has the extra ability because it has multiple masks in the same sachet. So this one thing has a Ziploc container in the top, and there are 7 masks in here, I think. Well, there were 7 masks in here because it's the 7-day mask. You don't need to use them every day. I kept mine open for like a year and they were fine, totally fine. They didn't dry out. They had the Ziploc, they were airtight. Probably not the most hygienic thing I've done, but it was fine. I also finally finished off some of the Cosrx Acne Pimple Master Patches. I'd actually forgotten that I had these because I had been sent some from, I think it's called Elastiband, maybe in 2019 or 2020, and they sent me a whole bunch of them, like a whole bunch of them, and I love them. They are excellent. So I've kind of just forgotten that these existed. I used the rest of them. They're not as good as the Elastiband ones because they are thicker, and I found that they didn't stick as well, but they're still good. They're still good, but the Elastiband ones are better. I really hope that that's the brand as well, because I'm not actually 100% sure that is the brand, but that's okay. And then for makeup, I have 3 empties. I have a mini Hourglass powder. This one is the translucent setting powder from the Veil collection. I don't really know. I found that this one was okay. It wasn't amazing and it was very expensive, and I also cannot get the sifter top out, and I cannot get the powder out that is stuck underneath the sifter. There's still like a fair amount of it in there, but it just has like the teeny tiniest little holes, and eventually it'll focus, in the shape of an H. And the holes are so minuscule and the H is very small. And so to actually get the powder to sit on top of the H in order for it to actually come out of the H is mind-blowingly irritating. Yes, it looks really cute, and when it's full it's no problem, but they should at least make it so that I can take the freaking sifter off so I can get the rest of the thing. Like, I cannot get this off for the life of me. I'm sure you're supposed to be able to, but like, I can't do it, and it's so annoying and it's so expensive. I have an eyeliner. This is the Forencos eyeliner, which I've actually had for a very long time. I think it's the Tattoo Allproof liner, and I had to throw this one out this morning because I can't get the cap off properly anymore. Like, it comes off halfway and then it gets stuck, and then when you pull it off all the way, the rest of the cap doesn't actually come off, and the springs started like to explode everywhere, and just It's too dry to use, it's too irritating to really make it work, so I'm like, why do I bother? So this one was actually very good and I would definitely purchase it again. It lasted forever and it worked really well. It wasn't very smudgy, so I would definitely purchase it again, but at the end of its life I was like, wanted to throw it. And last but not least, my favorite, Heimish Dailism mascara. This is the second empty and I'm onto my third tube and I absolutely love it. It's the easiest thing to take off at night and it just works so well, and I use mine for a whole year, like 5 days a week. Hardly ever wear makeup on the weekends, 5 days a week for the weekday. I love it. So I would totally recommend it. And those are all my empties. I technically have one more skincare one, but it's got like 2 days left on it and I can't be bothered getting up to get it because I'd have to unplug my microphone and I don't want to. So we will see that one next week. It's from Unique, not next week, in 3 months. So thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!